Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Hannah, and today I kind of have a favorites video, but not really. I am going along the favorites theme where I'm going to talk about what I've been loving the last few months, but I'm only specifically going to talk about the clothing and the really shoes and bags that I have just been living in pretty much in April and March. These are the things that I just have constantly been rotating out of my wardrobe, and the pieces that I feel like I've just worn the most have become staples in my wardrobe and I've just been loving. So that's kind of what I'm going to talk about today. So not going to talk about like my skincare, my beauty, and that kind of thing. For my monthly favorites, I'm strictly going to just focus on the clothing and the accessories that I have just been loving and just living in the past few months. So let's just get right into it. Let's start off with some kind of more loungewear pieces. The first being the sets that I got from Brandy Melville. I have been living in these, whether I sleep in them, whether I pair this with the tank, with a skirt, underneath a sweater. It's just really nice to have, and I love the Pointelle detailing on them. Pointelle is such a big pattern right now, and I just love how dainty it is. And I feel like it's a pretty timeless pattern. Personally, I just love it, and I love it for lounging around in. I love it for sleeping in. I love it for wearing. It's just so versatile. So I've been living in these Brandy Melville tanks as well as these little Brandy Melville boxers. These are definitely more for lounging around and sleeping in, but I just love a good matching set. So I want to include these because they are so comfortable, and I just feel like they've been the perfect spring pajama set because they're breathable, they're breezy, they're not too warm, but they're still cozy and comfy. So I have been loving that. Another loungewear piece that I have been living in for spring are my Jenny Kane sweats. I feel like I mentioned these before, and I just love these. I have them in the size small, and they're just the cream color. But what I've been really loving to do recently that I've never done before with my sweats is wear them with ballet flats, and I just love the look of dressing these up. I feel like because they're a very nice elevated sweat with the color and the silhouette of them, they're really nice looking on your body, and they don't look like messy like my other old sweats that I have from like high school. I really like dressing these up for a more elevated look when I'm out running around, running errands. I just feel like they really look nice, and I love the cream color for spring. So I've been wearing these a lot when I'm just running out and it's still a little bit chilly. I'll wear this maybe with the tank, throw on a jacket, or maybe with a sweater with some ballet flats, and that has been a go-to of my elevated loungewear look when I'm out and about. Another piece that I have been living in, and I don't think it's going to change going into the warmer months, is this Lisette long sleeve. It's actually dirty because I just wore it, but this has been probably my most worn tee out of everything in my closet recently. I've been wearing this by itself, underneath things. I just love this tee so much. It has that Pointelle detailing. I love the little scallop neckline, especially because it adds a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of something different when I wear it underneath a sweater. Having the scallop neckline peek through, I feel like it looks really nice and adds a different element than just a simple white crew neck. I mean, I do love my simple white crew necks, but recently I just can't get enough of this. It is just so nice. I wear it with jeans, with like my trench. I'm just obsessed with it. And I highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice, it is on the pricier side, but if you're looking for a nice long sleeve that has a little bit of a different touch to a basic one, with the Pointelle detailing, this one's so great. But I'm sure Pointelle design, or that pattern, is so popular right now. You probably can find it at like a Zara or an H&M or a Brandy Melville, or I mean, you can find it pretty much Mango, pretty much everywhere if you want to stick to a more affordable price point. Sorry, I had something caught in my throat. But another favorite of mine has been this Quince long sleeve sweater. I just mentioned this in my Quince video that I did, as they gifted me so many amazing pieces. But this has been a favorite of mine since Christmas, since I got it. And I just can't say enough good things about this. I have been wearing this on over my shoulders, like bringing this with me if I get cold. It's just a go-to. I love this heather gray color at the minute. It's such a pretty color. I don't really have much heather gray in my wardrobe regarding my sweaters, so this has been a nice one because I feel like it's a little bit lighter than a black for a spring. It's a nicer transitional color as this heather gray than like a dark black, or a dark color like black. But yeah, I've been living in this so much. And the quality for $50 is just unheard of. I want to get it in more colors. I am in love with it. And I have this in a medium, and the lisette I have in a small. I'll leave everything linked down below with my sizing. So if you want a reference point, I'll have that down below. But yeah, love this. I sized up to a medium just because I wanted it more of a looser fit. Another favorite of mine is another lisette long sleeve, and it again is that Pointelle detailing, but it's this black cardigan. This is the cardigan that I've been loving wearing with my Jenny King cream sweats and ballet flats. I wore that in a vlog a little bit ago, and it has just been my go-to elevated loungewear look when I need to look. I want to feel a little bit cute leaving the house. This is what I'll put on. But this is such a good tee of mine. I have been wearing this to dinner, dressing up with some jeans and boots underneath my jacket. I mean, I have been living in this. I just love it. Lisette has some really great tees. You're gonna see in a minute. Another one of my favorites is another lisette tee, but this is such a good one. And I just love how it's more of a cardigan than this one where it's just a basic crew neck long sleeve. This is just such a staple in my closet, and I know I'm gonna wear this for years and years. It just never gets old. They have it in white, and I really want to get the white one as well. Now my last lisette piece that I've been loving is the Margot white tee, and to be honest, I think this is my favorite and best white tee that I have in my wardrobe or that I've seen out in the market. It's just incredible, the thickness of it. It's not see-through. I love the crew neck. Just everything about this white tee is perfect. The length of it, the fit, it's just, if you're looking or on the hunt for that perfect white tee, the Margot tee from Lisette is the one. It's just the best. I wear it in a size small. I have 2 of them, and they're constantly in rotation. Putting them in the wash, taking them out, because I am living in this. It's just that perfect white tee that everybody needs in their wardrobe. I just can't say enough good things about this. Another favorite sweater of mine that I've been living in is this red one. I've been saying recently that I've just been loving the color red. I mean, my nails, everything red that I can get my hands on that's still subtle. I feel like, yes, this is a bold color, but the silhouette of it is still very minimal. There's not much to it. So using red in these types of ways have been key for my wardrobe because I love the color, but branching out into color is definitely new for me. I usually stick to my neutrals, but as of recently, I've been loving the red, the navy blue, so adding hints of this in still a subtle way is definitely something I've been loving. I've been wearing this with my jeans all the time for dinners, and it's just been nice to have like a little pop of color for spring as it gets a little bit warmer, or you just want to get in that spring vibe even if it's a little bit cooler out. Having a nice crew neck sweater in a nice fun spring color has been really nice to have in my closet. And I love the 3/4 length sleeve. I've been saying I've been loving 3/4 length sleeves, so that's just a bonus. I got this in a thrift shop or a vintage shop in Florida, and it was kind of like a whim of a purchase. I just saw it and I was like, you know what, this is cute. I don't even think I tried it on, and it's now one of my favorite things that I have in my wardrobe. So yeah, I just think I love that about thrifting, is that you get it because it's a great price and you think you love it, and now it's like a staple of mine. but I just love the red. I think it's so nice. I brought it to Florida and I wore it over my shoulders, and that was really nice to have. And I love it with black, I love it with blue, I love it with so many different colors. So even though it's a bright red, it actually works with a lot of different things, which I was not thinking it would when I first purchased it. Now, another one of my favorites that probably are no surprise because I wear them pretty much anytime I wear a pair of jeans are these Still Here ones. I've been gravitating towards these the most. I haven't really picked up my childhood style and Still Here in the darker version that has a rip over the knee as much as I have been wanting these. I just think having a classic no rip pair of jeans just has been so nice, and something that I just have just been gravitating towards and want to wear. I just feel like it looks so much better with my outfits. Maybe when I get more into summer, I'll want that rip in the knee just for like a more breezy moment and it feels more summery. But right now in the spring, it's finally getting warmer out. It has felt like summer these past few days and it's been amazing. But other than that, it's been kind of chilly, so I've just been living in these, and I like that it's a lighter color, that it feels kind of summery, feels like spring, but it's just a classic pair of no rip jeans, and I feel like that's such a staple in so many people's wardrobes, and it's becoming a staple in mine. I can't believe I didn't have these before this winter. I got them for Christmas, and they're definitely my most worn jeans ever. I mean, I just love them. Now, I have two jackets that have been a favorite of mine, and actually I just realized I forgot to grab one of them, so I'll be right back so I can show you guys. Okay, the first jacket that I have been living in, that I feel like so many people live in when it comes to spring, it's the perfect transitional coat, and that is just your classic trench coat. Both of these jackets have been a reborn piece in my wardrobe. I've had them for a while, and I just didn't wear them as much as I have recently. I forgot how much I love them. I forgot how much the silhouette of these two are so flattering, so nice to wear in the spring. So yeah, I've just been living in this. I want to wear it with everything. I love the color of it. It's just been, yeah, reborn in my wardrobe, and I just can't get enough of it, and I love that. I love that I've had these pieces for a while, and recently I've been rediscovering them and re-loving them all over again, and it's just been so fun. So I've been wearing this so much. I mean, it's dirty. It definitely needs a good dry cleaning moment, but this with just like jeans, I mean, I feel like just these pieces here, maybe I'll do a video on the pieces that I have just shared here. I can make so many different outfits with just these pieces, because I feel like that's what I've been doing the past 2 months, is just re-wearing the same pieces just in different ways. So maybe that would be a fun little video that I'll do next, is to take all these pieces that I'm sharing today and just show you how many different combinations you can wear them. But I just love this. I love this so much. It's such a staple. I mean, everybody loves a good trench for the spring, a classic transitional coat. Another coat that I've been loving, oops, sorry, it was on the tripod, it was underneath, but is this black trench coat in this beautiful black suede color. I love a good suede moment, and I guess before I didn't realize how good of a transitional coat this was, maybe because I thought it was more for the colder winter days because of the suede and the heavy, it looks like a heavy coat when you see it in person, but really this would not keep me warm in the winter time at all. This is the perfect fall spring coat, and I just didn't realize that until I feel like this year. And I have been loving dressing this up for a nice dinner because it looks more put together, it looks more kind of going out-ish, but still keeping it very classic, very chic looking, very elegant. So I have been living in this, and anytime I go out to dinner, it's either this or that if it's more casual. But if we're going to a more nicer occasion, I'm grabbing this, or a nicer dinner, I'm grabbing this, like a date night or something like that. It's just been a go-to of mine, and I just love the silhouette of it. It's just so beautiful. Now, going into accessories, I'll do shoes first. The two shoes, I'm actually keeping it simple because I feel like These are the shoes when I'm getting dressed or going out to eat. These are what I'm wearing. I did wear my A. Emery sandals, but I really only wore those for the one day that I was in Florida, so I'm not including those here. They'll probably be a favorite of mine in the summertime, because I will say one thing actually about those A. Emery sandals. I never wore them until the Florida trip that I just went on, and my feet, they didn't blister, they didn't hurt, they are the most comfortable shoes ever, and you didn't have to wear them in, or I at least didn't have to wear mine in. They were fine the first time I wore them. Didn't get any problems from them, so I will say that, because usually sometimes with sandals or flip-flops you have to wear them in, and it is brutal wearing in new shoes, but with those I didn't find any problems. But that's not my favorite for this past 2 months. These probably are my two favorites, and they're just two ballet flats. It's the navy ones that I just did actually a style video for. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below, but I have been loving these blue ballet flats. I feel like it's just nice because it adds a pop of color to my outfit, but again, in a subtle way. I'm really trying to add more color to my outfits and my wardrobe, but adding color that still feels like me and my style. And I feel like these shoes are definitely accomplishing that, and I just absolutely love the satin navy blue color. They're just absolutely stunning. I do actually, if you are a size 7, I do have a pair of these on my Depop that I'm selling, because I originally got the size 7 for my cousin and they were too big, but they are absolutely stunning, and they are going to be a staple of mine for the summertime as well. I just have been loving ballet flats. Just like everybody else, I feel like everybody has been in their ballet flat era, and I personally love it. I feel like it's a very timeless silhouette. I feel like we've been wearing ballet flats for years. We just haven't really noticed it, and now it's just come to life, and people just can't get enough of them. So my next ballet flats that I've been loving are these black velvet ones, and I feel like these are definitely more of a spring transitional ballet flat, just with the fabric being like a velvet color. But these are the shoes that I have been wearing with my sweatpants, and I just love these with these. They totally just elevate them. They look so good, and I've just been loving these. I've actually been getting so many compliments on these as well, and I just love the design in the front. I think that just adds something nice to the shoe or the silhouette. But these are from the brand, and I'm gonna butcher the name, so they'll be linked, but that's the brand, and I got my true size. I got a size 37. And they fit so good. I will say, if you have a wider foot, they are more narrow. I originally got these for my grandma, and I got them, I think I passed the date that I was supposed to return, or even they didn't fit her right, so I just kept them because they fit me and I really love them. And I got her something else, but yeah, I'm so happy I did, because I love these so much. But I will say, if you have a wider foot, these might not be for you. Now, my last thing, I actually recently just got a comment on my last video talking about this bag, and you guys wanted me to go in more detail of the bag, and it is my favorite everyday black tote bag from Modern Weaving. If you're looking for a good leather bag, this is the one. It is just so good. I have been living in this every single day. My cousin actually, who I've talked about her before, but she has her own creative agency, and she actually works with the brand, or she has in the past, and so that's where I first saw the brand. That's where I first heard of the brand, was from her. And when I went to visit her, when she would come back home, she would be always wearing their bags, because they're just so chic looking, they're so sleek, and they just wear so well. I mean, when I first got it, it's a little bit, when you first get it, or at least this shape, it's a little bit stiff, but when you wear it over time, it just gets better and better. Like, I feel like there's so many bags, when you use it a bunch of times, it wears like not good. This one wears beautifully, and it is just so nice. I'm gonna go on my phone because I need to get the name. I don't know why I didn't look up the name before I started this video, but it is just amazing. They have so many different styles, so many different colorways. I mean, I think this bag comes in every single colorway that you can think of. So if you want more of a color, I think they have that. I mean, they don't have any like bright colors, but I think they have a really pretty maybe burgundy color, which would be gorgeous. It is just like a big tote bag. It doesn't have any pockets or anything inside. It's just a big open space, and it has a little magnetic clip at the top to close it. So it doesn't have any zippers or anything. It's just a big bag, and all the other bags that my cousin have are the exact same way. They might have bags that have a zipper closure, but I'm not positive, and I want to say they probably don't. I think they just have these like magnetic closures like this, but I have not had any problems with it, and it's just, I mean, it's just so easy to throw on. It goes with everything. I love the size of mine. It's the perfect medium size. You can fit so much in it, but it still works with like going to dinner, but then also a nice work bag. It doesn't fit like my laptop or anything. I definitely want another bag from them that fits like my laptops and things like that. But I think it's just called a relaxed basket bag. I think that's the one, yeah. They have 9 different colors in it, and I just have the black. And I want to see what it is. Yeah, so it's unlined. It's a magnetic closure. You can clean it easily with a soft, damp cloth if something gets on it. It's 7 inches wide and 8 inches tall, and the straps are 15 inches. But I mean, it's handcrafted in LA, which is really nice. So it's made in the US, which I just love brands like that, because I just feel like they're really small businesses and they're more into sustainability and things like that. But they have just some gorgeous bags, like gorgeous bags. And they have different shapes. I mean, not all of them are this like flimsy like leather tote. They have some that are more structured as well, which I love equally. And they have different shapes to this. Like this is the basket bag, but they have an oval one. They have one that's just flat that doesn't have like a hard bottom. Mine has like a hard structure bottom to them. They have one that's just like literally just a flat, doesn't have any structure whatsoever. They have other ones that I love as well. Trying to find these bags. They're just beautiful. They also have ones that have like a little scrunch detailing. If you want something that has a bit more closure to it, if you're just nervous, they have ones that do a scrunch. So you don't need just like one little magnetic closure. I'm trying to find this one that I am in love with, but in a bigger size, but they might not have it anymore. They have this bag that I just think is absolutely stunning, and it has a lot more structure to it with the handle and everything, and it's just beautiful. Like the perfect minimal nice little dinner bag, or more of a fancier bag. I just am obsessed with it. It looks so good. I think they also had it in a bigger version, but I want to get a bigger bag soon for my laptop and things like that. So it's more like an office or like a work bag, and then this is more like an everyday tote bag. But yeah, I just can't say enough words. I rarely ever, unless I'm going out to dinner or something and it looks better with like a smaller bag or something like that, I rarely ever change my bag, because this just works with everything. But that's everything that I have been living in, wearing all my fashion wardrobe staples for the last 2 months, or just spring in general. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, love you.